the most peaceful place on Earth, the throne holder of the Global Peace Index for 16 years in a row. Welcome to the land of ice and fire, where nature dances to its own whimsical tune. Iceland. Nestled snugly in the North Atlantic Ocean, it's a tiny island nation that packs a volcanic punch and showcases nature's beauty. Now you might be wondering, why are they so peaceful? However, I can assure you that this isn't the right question to ponder, and I'll explain why shortly. First, let me tell you some facts about this remarkable country. In Iceland, the air is so clean you can practically bottle it and sell it as Icelandic mountain breeze. Pollution is like that distant cousin who no one invites to family gatherings. They just don't tolerate it. In Iceland, political scandals involve missing sheep or heated debates about the best way to cook a hot dog. They've got political stability down to an art form. Who needs drama in the halls of power when you've got geysers and glaciers to admire? In Iceland, renewable energy doesn't mess around. While the rest of the world is still trying to figure out if wind turbines are cool or not, Iceland has harnessed the power of volcanoes and waterfalls to keep the lights on. That's right. They've got so much renewable energy that even the northern lights are jealous. In Iceland, Icelanders take "it takes a village" to a whole new level. The sense of community here is so strong that if you sneeze in one corner of the country, someone in another corner will say, "Bless you." They've got each other's backs like a well-knit sweater. And crime in Iceland? Oh, honey, you'd have a better chance of spotting a unicorn doing the moonwalk. The crime rate here is so low that the police force has been known to spend their shifts rescuing cats from trees and organizing impromptu snowball fights. Now let me introduce you to the crown jewels of this Nordic wonderland. Picture thundering waterfalls that make your jaw drop faster than a hot potato. We're talking about Skógafoss, Seljalandsfoss, and the mighty Gullfoss. Imagine a water slide for giants, but with a splash that could soak even the sturdiest Viking. Skógafoss, a 60-meter-high titan, thunders down with such force that you can feel the earth trembling beneath your feet. Seljalandsfoss invites you to take a stroll behind its majestic curtain of water, allowing you to experience its raw power up close and personal. And then there's Gullfoss, the Golden Falls, a colossal two-tiered cascade that looks like something out of a mythological epic, where rainbows often frolic amidst the mist. Next, let's talk geysers. You think your morning coffee is an explosion of energy? Try Geysir and Strokkur, the OGs of hot water acrobatics. These geysers shoot steaming water into the air with such gusto you'd think they're trying to impress someone. Geysir, the namesake of all geysers, may have retired from the show, but Strokkur, right nearby, is the star of the show, erupting like clockwork every few minutes, thrilling visitors with its sizzling performance. But the adventure doesn't stop there, my fellow explorers. Glaciers, ahoy! Iceland's got them in spades. Imagine immense icy giants like Vatnajökull, where you can channel your inner Elsa and sing "Let It Go," though maybe not too loud, you don't want to disturb the local wildlife. Vatnajökull, Europe's largest glacier covering roughly 8% of Iceland's landmass, is a frozen world unto itself, home to ice caves, glacier lagoons, and breathtaking ice formations that seem to defy the laws of physics. Now prepare for a walk on the dark side, the black sand beaches. These aren't just your average beaches with pale sand. Oh no, these are like the Elvis of beaches, black, bold, and rock and roll. Reynisfjara is a prime example, a place where the waves kiss the shore amidst dramatic basalt columns, as if the earth is showing off its Gothic makeup. These eerily beautiful shores are steeped in folklore and legend, a place where you can't help but feel like you've stumbled upon the edge of the world. And how could we forget the main event, the Northern Lights? It's like the cosmos decided to throw a psychedelic party in the sky, painting the night with greens, purples, and pinks. It's the ultimate dance of the auroras, and trust me, everyone's invited. Aurora Borealis, the celestial ballet of light, graces Iceland's night sky with an ethereal display that leaves even the most jaded traveler in awe. Hot springs and bubbling mud pots are worth mentioning too. Now let's dive into the wild and wacky world of Iceland's unique wildlife. You see, Iceland's critters have a flair for the dramatic, just like its landscapes. Picture puffins strutting their stuff with beaks so colorful they'd make a rainbow blush. These guys look like they're ready for a black tie event, but they're just hunting for fish and making the rest of the bird world jealous with their stylish appearance. Now onto the Arctic fox, Iceland's resident camouflage expert. These sly critters have mastered the art of blending seamlessly into their icy surroundings. With fur that changes from brown in summer to white in winter, they're the masters of disguise, pulling off a fashion transformation that would leave even the most skilled cosplayers in awe. In this frigid playground, they've adapted to the harshest conditions, surviving and thriving in a land where others might shiver. But hold on to your thermal socks, because we're shifting gears to Iceland's history and culture. You see, Iceland is like the coolest kid at the cultural party, and its geographical isolation has played a major role in preserving its unique way of life. Icelanders have a saying, "Þetta reddest," which loosely translates to, "Everything will work out in the end." This laid-back outlook on life, coupled with their strong sense of community, has helped shape the Icelandic culture into a resilient force that embraces the highs and lows of existence. The beating heart of Icelandic democracy is the Alþingi, one of the world's oldest parliaments. Imagine a bunch of Vikings adorned in their horned helmets. Just kidding, Vikings didn't actually wear those. Gathered around to discuss laws and resolve disputes way back in 930 AD. It's like the granddaddy of all modern-day parliaments, where folks sat down, had a civilized chat, we hope, and paved the way for the democratic society Iceland enjoys today. And speaking of Vikings, Iceland practically oozes Viking heritage. These seafaring warriors and explorers discovered this island during the Viking Age, and their influence has left an indelible mark. You can still hear echoes of the Viking era in the Icelandic language, which has evolved but retains its Old Norse roots.
Hæ, ég heiti Ólöf Helga Gunnarsdóttir og ég frá Reykjavík á Íslandi.
The sagas, epic tales of heroism, gods, and battles, are a testament to their storytelling prowess. Wander around the countryside and you'll stumble upon Viking longhouses, giving you a glimpse into their rugged yet resourceful way of life. In fact, Icelanders embrace their Viking heritage with gusto, organizing events like the Viking Festival, where people don their best Viking attire, reenact ancient battles, hopefully in a friendly, fun way, and celebrate their rich history. It's a time when axes swing, mead flows, and laughter echoes in the air. A true Viking shindig. But the thing is, the Icelanders didn't adapt the violence thing from the Vikings. In fact, they are some of the friendliest folks you'll ever meet. And they've got this whole live and let live mentality down pat. In fact, they don't even have a military. That's right. While other countries are busy with drills and war games, Iceland is probably hosting a knitting competition or a Viking-themed karaoke night. And that brings us to the first question. Why are they so peaceful? If you still believe that's the right question to ask after experiencing this video, then I genuinely feel sorry for you, my fellow adventurer. The real question should be, why would anyone choose violence when they wake up every day to these incredible views, or these, or these, or these? Share your thoughts in the comments if you have an answer to this question. And on your way down, don't forget to like and subscribe to never miss any adventure. Before I say goodbye, let this peaceful country be a reminder to all of us that we should all strive to live in peace and harmony with each other and with the world around us. We are all connected, and we all have a role to play in creating a better future for all. As always, adventurers, until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep the peace with the world. Have a good one.